was 26, I was involved in a serious motorcycle accident, which led to the discovery of a brain tumor, and my doctors told me that my life is over.
Let me see, first of all, a couple of slices below that.
With a high-powered microscope and a small metal tube, Dr. Patrick Kelly can see the benign tumor lodged deep in his patient's brain.
What the computer does is save us time and lets us do the operation in a minimally invasive way.
I think to rely on computers is much better than to rely on human beings, because the computer doesn't make mistakes. He managed to resect the tumor, which was like a miracle for me. A year and a half later, finding the residual tumor, it was much worse than initially finding and learning about the tumor. I lost control over my life. There's some stupid tumor that is going to kill me, and even the best surgeon in the world cannot operate on me. It cannot be worse. Because my tumor was deep-seated, Kelly needed to make a bigger opening that would have caused lots of deficits. What he needed is a miniature microscope that he could insert into the brain, perform the surgery, having his 3D vision without making a big opening. To understand that your life is doomed because of an inoperable brain tumor is beyond devastating. Luckily, I took it as a challenge because I just could not accept it. It took me 2 years, but I did it. I was clueless in medicine, in physics, in optics, in all of these fields, so what do you do? Nights and days, like a maniac, in the medical library, learning anatomy, biology, and of course neurosurgery. I thought I understood that there was a difference between the two eyes. Thus, I need to invent a single sensor that would pick both the right and the left eyes. We created an insect compound eye on a miniature silicon chip. A typical insect would have thousands or hundreds of thousands of miniature eyes, each looking from a different scene, and picks up the 3D on one sensor. So my job was to mimic that. I started working on Visionsense, hired a PhD physics. We worked from a stinking garage, and we started building a feasibility prototype that would demonstrate that this crazy idea is doable and possible. But eventually we made it happen.
It's different from other three-dimensional endoscopic technology that's been previously available in that it uses insect eye technology. So the insects really visualize their world in 3D.
Little did I know that this technology would not only be used by neurosurgeons, but by pediatric, laparoscopy, and ENT, arthroscopy, and others.
What this technology does is it allows me to see and essentially remove these tumors through natural orifices. The surgeon can perform the surgery more accurately, more efficiently. It also decreases the error rate during surgery.
It may be funny to think in retrospect after these 14 years that maybe I was this fly that was trying to escape through the window but basically banging his head in the glass all the time, and only when I stopped and looked, I found the opening. And that is where true innovation is.
Avi's one incredible individual. I mean, he has an incredible life story, and you know, I really admire his drive and his passion and his vigor and enthusiasm in pursuing this technology.
It's funny, but sometimes accident can save your life, and sometimes they can even save the lives of others. I think that I have this miracle. If Dr. Kelly had our technology, I would need one surgery and a few days of recuperation instead of 4 surgeries and years of recuperation. It's that distinct.